It's simple. This is how I look at this whole equation when it comes to the nonprofit space, balancing out for profit. How do I make money? I go for who has the most money. Is that like, I shoot, clap, please, because that's the keys, right? So some of our partners at ThinkWATTS Foundation is Microsoft, MasterCard, Google, Kaiser. We just did finalize our partnership with Cisco a couple days ago. And the number one question is everybody asks, like AJ, he said, what do you do? I do everything. What do you need done? Because when you're doing community work, there's so many issues in the community that need to be focused on and targeted, right? So I just start creating buckets along the way. I've been a nonprofit since 2018, same. That's when I started ThinkWATTS Foundation. But I always had a passion for giving. Since I was a kid, I grew up in Watts like many of us. It was just my mom, 3 daughters. And it's funny, she would give me like $5, right? And I have to stretch that the whole week. And I would give my money to somebody at school who I felt like had less than. And my mom would get mad at me like, stop giving your money, that's all you got for the week. And I'm like, right? And I didn't think nothing of it. In 2008, I opened my first credit card, 2008. It was a Capital One credit card. I maxed it out in one day buying turkeys and toys to give out to the hood. This isn't something like I thought about. This is probably something that's innate. This is probably something that I was born with just to give.
It sounds instinctual. Like this is just what you do when you wake up.
So as I formulated it into a business, I said I wanted this to be, first of all, I said the nonprofit world is boring. I want to turn it up. Like, I want to have fun. Like, I want to create experiences working as a nonprofit. And so I said, all right. The next thing I did was I had to think about how do I sustain, right? Where do I get my money from? So then I this is what I did in the music industry, right? When I was heavy into music, producing and writing, Billboard puts out an issue that says Power 40 under 40, right? Top executives in the industry. I would memorize everybody's name and picture. Because I said, if I see them somewhere, I'm going to connect with them. And so I was like, all right, MasterCard, Microsoft, Google. What I did was look at the stock chart. And I looked at all of the top Fortune 100 companies. And I said, these are my partners that I want. Because another thing that I've understood is the grant process, federal, county, city, state, is so rigorous and so biased, and is created in a way that makes it difficult for us because a lot of us don't have the education. We're not going to school and they have a class that says, this is how you fill out a grant application for. We got to figure this stuff out. And if you don't have the resources in your hood to tell you how to do these things, then we stuck trying to figure it out. So I said, it was when my first partner was AT&T. It was literally, there was one guy, his name is Donovan. I never forget his name. He retired now. He literally retired 3 months after I met him. He was like, man, young brother, you remind me of my nephew. I said, I hope your nephew was amazing because I'm the shit. He was like, my nephew was Nipsey Hussle. I said, wow, humble myself real fast. And I was like, wow. He said, you know what? I'm going to give you $50,000.